guys, it's your boy Hanter back here in another tutorial about textures. Now previously we spoke about shading when I showed you how to shade with materials, textures, putting real images on our material tab. But there's one thing I never spoke about that I want to add on before I can leave the shading tab, which is this part. There is this part that says material. These are material slots. Whatever materials you create shall always be listed here. If you click this button, I can always create another new material by just pressing this, and then there'll be material 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All of them are the same, but I can say material 2. Let me say material 2. I delete this and this and this, and then I say material 2 should just be red. So I can always change the material of an object by clicking here and then selecting material, and then I can say okay, I want it red, then I go back to material 2 and it will be red. Basically that's what I want to show you about here. Now we can go and switch to our topic for today, which is texture painting. Easy go. This is another nice cool part. Let me go back here and then I set our texture back to our material back to one of the materials we had. Let me say this one, and then we can go back to texture painting and paint something. Now this is a new tab. You can just paint directly on your objects, whatever you want. If you want to write there your name, you can just write there something. Let me try and undo that. You can always pick a brush from here and say I want it white, or let me first delete this. This is something I had created. I'll remove that. Now, under normal circumstances, you can just paint whatever color you've chosen here and paint there your name, write whatever you want. Now, you see what right here is reflected here. This is the unwrapped part of this. I know I haven't spoken about unwrapping stuff, but it will be our next topic about texturing. Now here you can still, if you write here, you can see that it still affects our 3D model. Let me say if I write here or here, it affects our model. Texture painting is just as easy as that. You can just go dive in, pick a color, and then you paint in whatever you want, whatever color you wish. You just paint it, reduce the brush size, the color, the strength. All this is the settings are available here. You can always switch which texture you want, which material slot you want to texture. Is it the albedo, the diffused, or the normal map that you want to paint on? You can select each of them one by one, and then each of them shall have different results. And when you come back to the shading mode, you are going to see some basic differences in its look. Basically, I think it has not yet affected it that much, but we shall find time and then do something of that trick sometime. When you go back here, there are other ways you can add. You can still even paint real textures like this one. For example, if I come down to this tab, I remember speaking it out in the beginner's tutorial that says texture properties, and then I add a new texture, and then I say I want to open, and then I can look for any texture on my desktop. Let me go to the desktop where I found the others. It's in Jet, and then I pick just one of these. I want to paint one of these on my 3D model. I'll pick let me set the wood. Let me wood palette this. Now when I come back here and then start painting, you can see that it's painting on which one is this? Let me see. Come back here, or it is painting on this base color. So when it paints on the base color, this is the color it's coming. Oh, it's mixing with blue. So if I come back to white, this is how the wood looks like. So this is what it will paint. You can always paint direct here and say I want this side to look like wood. So you can just do this all the way you want. You can then pick another texture and then add in. Then you come and play around with the color. You mix the colors, and then you come up with some realistic shaders in your 3D model. That's all I had for you guys today. Thanks for watching. Stay awesome, keep creating and keep texturing as we come out with new renders in future. And we're left with one more topic about texturing, and then we head back right in with our 3D models. And the next tutorial will be about UV unwrapping, which is basically here, but we shall learn on how to manipulate it more in future. Peace.